Hey, Bill the Geek back again. I want to talk about jobs I've had. I'm old man. Now, if you're a smart young person, you might want to listen to what I have to say through this series. If I knew, you'll hear old people like me say it all the time, if I knew this when I was 18, I'd be a different person. But I've been working since I was like in second grade. My first job was picking up rocks. You know, this guy needed his yard. He had an acre and a half of land, and he needed all the rocks gone. So I'd pick up rocks in his backyard. I've worked in meat markets, vegetable markets. I worked at a grocery store chain in Columbus, Ohio when I was going through high school. I always liked to have my own money, even as a kid. I liked buying my own stuff, buy my own clothes, buy my own car. Paid most of my college education, and then going to college, you get all these weird jobs. I've waited tables, I've picked up garbage, I've had numerous sales jobs. I've worked with major corporations as one of their top sales people. I've written and illustrated books. I've worked in social work agencies. I've taught in schools. Gosh, what else have I done? I've contracted this computer geek work. I've been a bartender. I've painted insides and outsides of buildings. I've been a personal cook for people. I've sandblasted glass backgammon boards. I've worked in factories. Oh man. Hey man, I always had a job, but usually I'm going to say all the time that I had one of those kind of jobs. Hey, any job is fine, okay, but are you happy? I mean, I had a factory job, and that was a 8 to 16 hour day, just moving boxes around. That was not a fun job. The picking up garbage job was fun for about 30 minutes, you know, but that was like a 12-hour day. The people that I was working for, 95 degrees picking up that garbage. I mean, woo-wee, I didn't like that. Almost every job that I ever had was in conjunction with me going to school and learning while I was doing these jobs that I knew that I wasn't going to have to do. That's why I was doing those jobs then, so that at one point I would have a job where I don't like to get dirty. That's the way I am. I know a lot of successful people carpenters, mechanics, who love getting in that engine, tearing that building down, knocking down the drywall, getting that paint all over the place. I'm not like that. I don't like to get dirty. Okay, I just like to think. And I like to use my ideas to earn money and get a place to stay and all that kind of stuff, you know, pay for my internet stuff. So I've been working since second grade. I've had just about every imaginable job there is. I've had the jobs at the factory, the waiting tables job. I've had years of corporate experience working in the corporate environment, making good money. I used to have 10 suits, you know, 16 pairs of shoes, 50 ties. I've done it. And I've worked in these environments from Los Angeles to New York City. That's my experience with jobs. And I still prefer the freedoms that come with working at home, working with my ideas anywhere on the planet I choose.